Hi, my name is Ketan Dhariwal and I am the founder and CEO of Salaah School of Startup. In this episode, I am going to teach you how do you actually validate your idea. Ideas are there in plenty in the market and they are cheaply available in the market also. But the execution is the key. So in this episode of Build with Salaah, I am going to tell you how do you validate your startup idea into an actual framework which will help you to start building upon it. Most of the founders actually find it difficult to channelize their energy, to channelize their understanding into an actual startup blueprint. That is where they fail because of three reasons particularly. The first reason is that they actually have an idea, but they do not understand what is my subsequent or the next step to focus on that. The second reason is that even if they understand the next steps, they falter on the research or understanding the right target audience. And the third step is basically where they fail is after understanding the right target audience, they do not understand, am I the right founder to solve the problem for? So if you are actually a founder who's at the ideation stage or even at a product stage, the first thing for you to understand is the step one, which is known as founder market fit. How do you justify the founder market fit is to understand as a founder, what kind of background do you have in the idea that you are building. For example, if you are actually trying to build an AI product, but you yourself do not understand anything about tech or you are not building tech yourself, do you have a tech co-founder in the team? If yes, then you are actually fit for that idea. If not, then you need a person who can help you with building that. Step number two or example number two, actually in founder market fit can also be that yes, I do might understand, let's suppose building about AI products, but do I actually genuinely understand from 360-degree perspective or not? Or what insight do I have as a founder that other players in the market do not have? That is the first thing that you should understand as a founder. The second thing while validating your idea is to understand the pain point itself. So there's a framework which helps you to understand the pain point is putting down your ideas into 4 quadrants. The first thing is that what is the problem statement that you are trying to solve? The second part is the problem statement big enough for people to care about? The third quadrant should focus upon if actually are how many competitors are there in the market and what advantages do the competitor have against me. And the fourth step should be around if even there are competitors, what is the white space wherein I can build and still make money. If all the 4 quadrants you have strong answers for, that means that your idea has a strong chance to create a moat or a defensibility around it. Now, the third part of building your startup during the ideation phase is to follow a framework known as P.R.O.V.E. In the P.R.O.V.E. framework, the P stands for problem, the R stands for research, the O stands for offer, the V stands for validation, and the E stands for execution. So how do we use the P.R.O.V.E. framework particularly to build your startup in the right manner? So when you are on the P or the problem statement, you have to see on the matrix like total addressable market or the entire market that you are trying to cater to solve the problem for, and what is the market that you can obtain out of it. When you are doing the research deeply, you should not only focus on the market size, but you should also focus on the demographics, the psychographics and the behavioral aspects of the actual target audience whom you are catering for. And in the O part, the offer part, you should actually focus to have a very minimal or the lesser feature products of what you are trying to present in the market, and accordingly build a offering which has less number of features, still a pull in the market that people want the product for. And then comes the validation. When you offer that product, that is where you will see who are your initial customers, why are they buying your product, and what additional features would they love to have in your product, which will help you to validate the problem statement better. And ultimately, this validation will help you to execute in a larger scale, having a better distribution channel, having a better customer understanding, and also having a better understanding of how to scale the business with minimum resources. So that's all for today. Thank you so much.